Alright, welcome on back to some Minecraft Musings Joker Tower. I'm your host, DJ A-Rye. No. And I successfully wrapped some presents, so I got what I needed done. Took longer than I thought, so I'm glad I started when I did and it just kind of kept going. So, I don't know. I think it's a success. We'll see soon. And like I said, I still got to do a couple of things, but that's more for oh, shoot. Actually, yeah. It's going to be interesting. But anyways, as for this, I figured, trying to remember where I put everything. There we go. I guess it doesn't really matter. We got this. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just do that, and 1, 2. Okay. We'll go exploring, because we did not get one of those new forests. We've gone this way. So now I need to go that way, perhaps? Wait, that is the next place, either there or up. So, for that I need, oops, no, this one. Decent amount of that. Some of this, maybe even, yeah. So we need some compasses. Oh, maybe just 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I'll brick those back up. So, and also I was just having a good laugh at the absurdity of society right now. So, I'm debating on XApp again. You know, it's a lot of fun. Jolly good fun. And basically, oops. Oh wait, I need to make a locator map. Oh. So I need some more paper anyway. Also, I should make backups of these. In fact, actually, let's do it, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I do have this thing right here, so. Okay. Oops. Alright, so now I need to make oh, it only takes one paper if you do. Oh, wow. I got robbed. Alright. So, anyways, I have my empty locator. I go ahead and put the backup here. Actually, well, either way, might be excessive and get extra backups, but technically I'm holding the backup, but if ever, you know, anything happens to this, that's a pretty big if. So that's like saying other people are here. So anyways, enough. Now what we need to do are, so paper, leave the compasses, and I'll leave the wood in here too, and that, why not? So, and this is just to make the map the largest that we can once we do explore it, and I need mine carts, iron, ooh, and a lot of rails. Let's actually just go ahead and take some iron anyway. We've got plenty. So, like, just to err on the side of caution. There we go. Oh, no, yeah, let's just take all of it. And wood. There's got to be something better than I need to stock that up, but anyways. I think we have all the rails we need done there. So anyways, on XApp, I'm talking with this guy that's talking about A lot of conspiracy type things. So missing children, that's one of the biggest ones. Which is, I don't know. I really hope that I'm not wrong about this, but from what I've seen, and this article that I shared a couple of times in responses, there's like 300 and some thousand children that just haven't checked in with the courts, and like 50,000 of them didn't were actually ordered to appear and didn't appear. And let me tell you, there's a lot of people that's why they're in jail is for failure to appear. So if you're expecting a bunch of, you know, potential citizens, immigrants that are already leery about being deported and sent home, like, you know, they might not show up. So that is where like the auditing and the enforcement, the actual issuing of the summons has to happen. So if it didn't get issued, like, okay, yeah, the 50,000, that's concerning. I mean, and then he even posted, or I think it's he. He's got an interesting name too. He's got like a swastika in it. He's like Constantine with two crosses, like total nut job looking like name, but kind of impressive with all the wingdings and stuff. And I'd have to check if it's actually the correct way for a swastika or the Hindi, you know, the Hindi symbol of peace or whatever it is. And I remember one of my art teachers way back in the day. I had a buddy who thought he was slick and he was drawing a swastika and he wanted to be edgy and like I don't know, he kind of had Columbine vibes on him and stuff. But so luckily, no. And to this day, apologies. Like, I mean, if he ever watches this, like, you know, and I do feel bad about. Anyways, that's a whole nother thing. But our art teacher said, you know, hey, that was actually the symbol for good peace because he drew it backwards and he showed us what he was talking about. That was before internet was really a thing. He didn't have a cell phone he could just take out and show us. In fact, I'm trying to remember, like, all throughout high school, I just had the flip phone. I don't think I got a well, I know I didn't get a smartphone until college, so, and college the second time around. Like, when I was in college the first time, it was like the juke. So, anyways, information wasn't readily available as it is now. So, if we're going, and we gotta go up to the rail station, we're gonna go see. We're gonna talk about the absurdity of communication technology as it relates today. Oh, it's fascinating. Like, you know, and just telling this guy that, like, and we're already talking about smoking weed and stuff and making it like a whole thing. And oh wait, oh no, we did start. Oh, interesting. I mean, we'll just borrow this one for now. This is our working ride. And oh, we need, just in case. Oh, we don't have a flint and steel. We need a lot of flint and steels. Hold on. Or at least to take one from down here. Do we have any? Yes. Oh, it looks like a lighter here. Nice. I forgot about that. Okay. So flint and steel. We're gonna need obsidian. Wait, we have obsidian. Ah. Oh yeah, and I'm still the bee man. I just kind of like left it at a hornet, whatever. Just too lazy to change it. Anyways. So, away we go. I think I have everything. I hope I have everything. That's cool. We already built this, so we're crossing, you know, so much distance here. Oh wait, I just realized we didn't bring any tracks. We're already halfway past the map. I think we're... Yeah. Now I'm just having sudden thoughts of like, wait, was it the section to the east? Yeah, the east made the most sense. It was either east or north. And we can at least just do this. Because I want to make absolutely certain that we are within the confines. Okay. I mean, that might even be a little too eccentric, because let's see where it turns. Like, There we go. It's right here. So yeah, by the time we get to there, it's either dot or pointer. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we can just, right here. I don't think it matters which side we're doing. And you gotta be careful too, you don't wanna have lava pour out. Actually, as I say that, let's actually put that there. So anyway, so he's posting things about missing children, and like all of these things are insinuating that these kids are being taken advantage of, and all these horrible things, and you know, all really horrible things, like everything you can imagine. Now, that's assuming that they were placed in improper care initially, which they weren't. I haven't heard a single report of anyone saying that they were placed in unsecure households or facilities or like none of that. They were processed and given to family members, actually, is what the article says for the most part. So that's assuming that these family members are incapable of keeping track of children, which is very pessimistic. And I did see, I think the mayor of New York, I think that's who it was, and I'm pretty sure he's a Democrat, but like he was raising hysteria, like, you know, we don't know, and he was saying 500,000 children in the video that this guy posted. It's like, and so, well, yes, concerning it, if that's what that is, but if it's just that they haven't checked in, then they haven't checked in. Like if I go into a Walmart, get on the intercom and say, "Hey, 10 kids are missing," people would panic. Everybody would lose their mind. Thinking of like the Joker right there saying that, they would lose their minds. And like, or everybody loses their minds and all that, whatever. Anyways, hold on. And now if I say, get on that same intercom and say, "Hey, 10 kids haven't checked in to the front desk," or "Hey, 10 kids haven't checked in with their parents." That's it. We know they were with their parents when we last saw them. We told them to go check with them with their parents. They have not yet gone and talked to their parents. We need your assistance. Like, that is it. It is a system administered. Well, yeah, it's an administration shortcoming, but that's it. It is not saying that they went off and joined the circus, like, just because we left them unattended for, you know, and it wasn't even unattended. Like, they were assigned to family members, or, like, they weren't even cattle or products. And that's what I said in that reply. It's like, you know, it wasn't even like we were shipping cattle. These were kids that were placed in situations that we deemed appropriate. Otherwise, the bigger problem that people would be blowing the whistle on and be like, look at how they assign these kids to like crack houses. You know, even if there was a single one that was even questionable, that would be all over the news. But is it? Nah. Nah. And I said nah to that dude. You're like I'm some Irish thing. Nah. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. So, oh wait. We need. I guess we could actually. I don't know. It's too cramped. We need more room. Make this a depot, a station. Anyway, I'm trying to just make like a chest. I can store the flint and this giant block of iron I have with me. Because in hindsight, I should have left most of the iron back in the main area. That's what I was taking it for. But we already had everything, so I was a little caught off guard. Alright, there we go. And there we go. And that in case we ever need it. Well, actually, let's keep this on us for now. And do a couple of those. Alright, now let's go explore. Okay. I don't have a boat. That's okay. I can punch trees. Ooh, nice area to. Oh. These are the best for harvesting wood. The initial ones, not so much, but we're just. Oh, wait, we have an axe. What are we talking about? I was getting ready to punch trees. So, anyways, yeah. And not saying like if they are, and that's where I'd feel really terrible, is if these kids really are in danger or something. Like I do think they need to be accounted for very soon, but that just means that they need to just be issued, a notice to, and even just digitally check in. Like if they have applications, like I know the courts do that for pretrial and all that. Like they already have ways to keep track of people that need to report into the courts. Like that was one of the biggest things that we did during the pandemic was make sure that people could report to their officers and stuff. Like, a lot of people think kids and whatever. Like, no, you think that people weren't tracking? Oh, it used to be you had to have a landline. So, like, if you were going to be in community corrections, you had to have a physical proof of. Wait, I don't even know. Let's see. Am I going up? Okay, yes, definitely going down now. So, oh man. So up, down, left. So this way, I should see it turn into an arrow. There we go. Whew. Thank goodness. Just need to get my bearings. So that's like, all right, we'll still go way back here and do our thing, but this game is so awesome. Look at that moon. As I fall into a pit and die. So, anyways. And I looped it all the way back with like weed is the way to peace. World peace. Like if you got all the world leaders to smoke, you know that we would have world peace. They would all see, and I did this whole elaborate like thing, like everybody wants to give thanks and respect to their ancestors and the creator, or ancestors, spirits, and the creator, and just leaving it vague and open like that because that is true. Like, Native American history and culture, gives thanks to the spirits and the gods and whoever's responsible. Like they have a lot of in polytheistic, and I don't even know for sure too. I've got a book that I'm hoping to read that. Actually, let's see. I'm just gonna leave that in my inventory so I don't freak out. Although, wait. Yeah, let's be extra careful. So this. Oh, we don't have a bed or anything. Hold on, let's actually. We need a boat. Which one? Oak, spruce. Yeah, I like this one. Looks kind of Greek, like kind of island theme. Suppose I should try to plant some actual oil. Oh well, we don't have to invest too much into this outpost. Alright, so yeah, I'm taking this with me. I'm actually leaving the. Oh man. So, and also, it's kind of strange, and I'm still feeling a little questionable about it, but this other guy followed me or commented or something, or he liked my thing, and I looked at his post, and it turned out to be like some kind of dude that was like stalking Scarlett Johansson and putting it all on the internet for everybody to see. And I feel like he was kind of going through some things, like maybe some medical issues or medicinal issues, like going off his meds or, being overprescribed, underprescribed, something. That's like indicative of like the illusions of grandeur and thinking that like you're supposed to be with a celebrity and you feel like they love you or they even know who you are, like that. I mean, and if they do know who you are, I don't think it's going to be for a good reason. That's just my opinion. Like, I don't think that's realistic. So, and I've been there. Like, I almost fell for a scammer trying to tell me that they won the lottery and they wanted to share money with me. I was like, oh, I would totally do this if it was me. But then I thought about it more, and as I'm like doing it, like falling for it and everything, I realize no, there's better ways to do it. And especially when they wanted money to get something, that's when you know it's like, oh no. At least that you feel good though when they do that, because then you know that like that's what they were after. They weren't after your like passwords or your apps or like to download software to your phone or anything that's like really malicious. They just wanted, to send you uh, this whole story of how they need money to ship you the package of money. Ooh. Give me money to send you money. That's the Nigerian prince. And so right there, just the pattern matching of like, wait a minute, that sounds strange. So, but anyways, I think both of these people might, but this other guy is a completely different person. This Constantine dude, like with the possible Swazi in his name. So he's got a 50% chance of being kind of racist, or maybe he's like doing 50% chance, like using that as the symbol of to be ironic. So, I don't know. Also, we're looking for that dead forest or that gloomy forest. And I had a wandering trader bring one of the dead flowers. So I have one, but I want some of the wood. I want to see. We probably won't see the creatures because this isn't peaceful. We might have to fix that. I mean, we can fight with this axe if we have to. But I'm definitely going to need a bed to sleep because I've been up for like 30,000 days in Minecraft. uh, so, sorry, it's these shadow creatures. Anyways. Oh, is that an ice spikes biome? No, it's just a very, or maybe, no, looks like a peak, like a mountainous region. So, anyways, and that's just randomly stuff. Like, there's so many people on there, like, advocating for hallucinogens, advocating for cannabis reform, advocating for basically decriminalization of all drugs and substances, which I believe it should be, but at the same time, we need to keep a close eye on people having a problem. That's anyone that can't keep their stuff together, act out in public, make a fool of themselves. And mostly, like, alcohol is like one of the main issues. Like if you remove that from most like of situations where people are doing that stuff, or have them go out into the middle of the desert where Burning Man, it doesn't matter. Like let them go be wild out there. But for the people that can't go out like that, I don't know. So and even then, like there needs to be pathways and rehabs that make sense to redirect and return people to a productive nature. If they slip and fall. And even then, like a lot of times the slipping and falling isn't so much them, it's getting caught and punished for it. Like anyone that gets put in jail for whatever reason is going to come out more broken than they went in because of the way our system is. Like you get shelved, like most prisons, you don't really get a lot of skills learning. Although I take that back, some you do. Like I know Cisco like network training was a thing for some prisons. I want to say BV did that. But they also had a saddle shop and an auto body shop, so you could learn skills, but you didn't get paid anything. I feel like that, like I actually, I owe some workers some back pay for that if I ever figure out how to do that. Because I had my car fixed up in the auto body shop. I smacked a deer going like 80 miles an hour. Okay, maybe not 80. Maybe I exaggerate that. The fish is this big. Maybe it was like 60, but still, it was like coming back from Leadville, like those tight turns. I mean, actually, I don't even know why I care what the actual speed was. I don't need to impress anybody with that story. It was terrible. Oh, actually, wait. Let's focus on that. All right, wander away. So, but anyways, and they fixed up the car, good as new, for free. I paid for the parts, and like it was crazy. So, ugh. But even though nobody asked, I did make a free Python learning tutorial for beginners, and I'm working on a Java and a C++. It's taking a very long time. It's like 3 years in the making, but the first one is out and interactive. Java's up, but it's not interactive. I do have videos on this YouTube channel that I plan on redoing. I haven't, as of the making of this video, gone back and redone them because a lot of them are from my Twitch days when I was trying to make affiliate. And it's kind of cool because that is like the videos, those are the videos that got me to affiliate because coding, there's a lot higher, like it's a lot easier to get viewers there randomly. And things like Coding Game, like they host streamers. And if I start streaming again, I'm going to try to get hosted on there. But I got to kind of cool it with the politics a little bit. For the most part, I've been pretty cordial. And even that guy that I was talking about earlier, how we got into like fight and talk. Like he tried to send me a picture. He's calling me egghead. And he says that my head looks like an egg. Like, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even really all that mad about it. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I kind of feel like it looks like an egg too sometimes. But then he devolved into calling me an egghead, like I'm a brainiac or a nerd, and I'm like, oh. So we're back to like, call me Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. Like, I don't take that as an insult. I am nerdy as all get out. I don't care. And I played football, so like, I got the best of both worlds. I was athletic and I was a nerd. So, which is fine. We exist. Not like I'm some kind of champion of some kind of 100% like anything. No, I'm a white American. I am privileged as they come. Like, I don't deny that. That's part of why I think it's so messed up that, well, we don't even the scales. And really, it's just person. A person should have a house, job, car, family if they want. The ability to go out, party, and experience life without like horrible hardship or refugee status or like, I don't know, it's insane. And especially after seeing American Made and how Reagan was actually responsible, accidentally, but still, he was responsible for it happened under his watch. So, talking about people like accepting huge failures during the presidency, he was the biggest drug dealer. His CIA. Like, it's no longer a myth. Like, I used to hear that back in the day. Like, people would just, like, shout out a bunch of buzzwords. And I'd be like, and they wouldn't shout out. They would just, like, say all these buzzwords. I'd be like, what are you talking about? They're like, the government, man, they've been dealing the most drugs. I'm like, what? No. Really? I mean, okay, whatever, and then I could be on my way. But, you know. And then Army of the Pharaohs, like, they rap about it. Then they rap about a bunch of other stuff, like skeletons on the moon and all this. And then you get, like, Truman Show vibes, or is it Truman Show? Yeah, the one where. Oh, thank you. Sorry, I know that is messed up. I will, as I'm like looking to rob them even more. uh, no, where's the chest? We'll leave them some shells. We'll trade the bed for shells. We didn't ask you. We're just telling you. I can't write on it. Oh, yeah. Grazie. Alright. We have a bed. Okay. We'll leave these people alone. Haha. I mean, there's a sheet that's 1/3 to a bed, so I guess I could have. Oh, be careful. I feel like snow can fall, and that would be right into the death. So, but anyways, well, this aligns with my efforts to convince Chinese government officials to legalize cannabis and mushrooms. I mean, I'm a little more quiet about the magic mushrooms part because I feel like that has to happen after they trust the cannabis part. And if they don't trust the cannabis part, then you just sound like some drug addict that wants all these drugs to be legalized. And a lot of people will vocalize and say exactly that. They're just like, oh, you're just interested in drugs. Like, you just love drugs. And, like, it's like, well, I mean, first off, yes. But second off, I'm just kidding. Like, thinking about Pineapple Express and stuff. I'm like, but no, seriously, like, if cannabis was commonly accepted, I think most people wouldn't do, like, all the other drugs. there wouldn't be any need. It's like, okay, I mean, they might go experience them, like go to Vegas or something, but like, oh, but they wouldn't just be like living like that because yeah, everybody's got to work, function, live productive lives, make something of themselves, get degrees, get skills. Anyways, I just want to finish out this row, and then we'll call it an episode. So, and the absurdity of it is, I sent a Redman and Method Man song, the intro from the Blackout album, and it's does Pinocchio have wooden balls, man? And I'm just picturing this person talking about apocalyptic prophecies and stuff. And he sent this song from, I don't even know, Pearl Jam about something. And I sent him that about them smoking a J and like listening and thinking about these profound thoughts. And it's just like that's the state of our society is memeing to each other through or sending songs too, because that was back in the day of CDs, like before memes. Like we had like, and it was a skit. It was just them sitting there talking. I guess in a house. I always thought it was a car because that's where we always. I mean, you had to be on the go. Anyways, ta ta for now. I will see you in the next one.